What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And today, we need to talk about if you should be making a switch to the Raiders theme team. I personally started out with a Chargers theme team on day one of Madden Ultimate Team, switched to a 49ers theme team because they got some nice upgrades pretty quickly, and then I switched to my favorite team, the Dolphins, about a week ago, which has been okay, but there's just too many holes right now, and with the amount of upgrades the Raiders just got with the Campus Heroes promo, I feel like it's almost impossible not to make the switch to stay competitive. And in this video, I'm going to show you what I think is the best 50 out of 50 Raiders theme team. This will include using the 5 open spots that you get if you have the rare Raider strategy card that adds 3 additional team chemistries. And I'm also going to add in a couple of additional specialists, which I'll show you who I chose. If you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you can see my daily videos. And let me know what theme team you are running right now. And if you've got the Raiders, how they've been doing for you. So first of all, you're going to want to get this rare strategy card. If you can't get this, that's okay. It's not mandatory for this team. I actually only use 2 extra cards in the specialist area. So if you can't get this rare one, because there's actually none available on the store on PlayStation, you can get the uncommon green one. That'll give you 2 extra team chemistries versus the 3. But it is also significantly cheaper for the green one versus this blue one. So it also all depends on how many extra specialists you want to use. I actually just snagged the green one for 14,000 coins. When I screenshot this for 64,500, it's actually about a week ago when I did a different Raiders video. It is probably going for well over 100,000 coins at this point, I would think. So I'm using the lineup builder on MUT.gg website here. If you haven't been to that website, definitely check it out. The information for theme teams and building lineups is clutch. Definitely recommend. There's a lot of other useful information on the site, also as far as market prices, abilities each player gets, and how much they cost. Check it out. All right. So looking at the offense here, we have our offensive line. We have Kolton Miller at left tackle. We have left guard, center, and right tackle. We're actually going to use 3 out of our 5 open spots on these positions. We actually have a good enough team where we can actually afford to be able to do this. So we're going to use the best left guard, center, and right tackle in the game. Bruce Matthews, Jay Hilgenberg, and Penei Sewell, one of the new Campus Heroes 87s. And then Trey Smith at right guard. So Trey Smith is that divisional unsung hero MasterCard. It plays for the Chiefs, but he gets any team chemistry in the AFC West. So if he gets Raiders team chemistry, we're going to grab that card and put it on him. If you do not want to spend one of your flex cards on one of those 3 offensive linemen, underneath them is the best available position or best available overall at their position. So Simpson, 73 overall left guard, James, 81 overall center, and Trent Brown, 80 overall right tackle. Next up, we have tight end Dave Casper. So you do need to get to level 51 on your field pass in order to get Dave Casper. I have not played many teams at all. I think maybe only 1 or 2 that had Dave Casper on their team. So most people do not have access to him. Personally, I'm at level 38, so hopefully I'll get him soon. If you don't have Dave Casper, then you can use Darren Waller as your primary tight end, or maybe this is a position that you want to upgrade with one of the flex spots until that you can get Dave Casper. For our quarterback, we have Marcus Mariota, new Campus Hero 87 overall. That's another option if that's not your style of quarterback. So he is a scrambler archetype. He doesn't get quick draw, which is, in my opinion, the best ability in the game right now. Joe Montana gets quick draw. Trevor Lawrence gets quick draw. There's one other quarterback. I honestly forget who it is, but there's one more quarterback that gets quick draw. So if you did not want to use Marcus Mariota, you could use one of your flex options for quarterback. At running back, we are going to use one of our flex cards here for the best running back in the game, Ricky Williams, 90 overall, new LTD Campus Hero card that just came out today. If you don't want to spend the coins on him, Joe Mixon, 89 overall, definitely a really good option, and his price has tanked down because of the amount of people that want to upgrade to Ricky Williams. I think Joe Mixon, last I saw, was going for like 180,000 coins, which for an 89 overall is very cheap. So definitely grab that card if you need it. For wide receivers, we have Michael Crabtree, new 90 overall champion from the Campus Hero program. He has 89 speed stock. So on this Steam team, he's going to have 91 speed, which is pretty insane at this point right now. Randy Moss as our wide receiver 2. He's got 87 speed, so he's going to have 89 speed with the theme team boost. So remember, all of our Raiders players or all of our players that once played for the Raiders, they're going to get +2 boost to speed, acceleration, strength, agility, and jumping. Wide receiver 3, we have Nelson Agholor. I have him above Davante Adams because his stats are actually better. His route running is better, and his speed is one higher. I believe is 87 speed stock, whereas Davante Adams, I think, is 86, or it's 86, 85. Something like that, but Agholor definitely has one speed higher than him. And then we are going to use our team captain on Larry Zonka, 88 overall. Next up, we have in defense our cornerback. So we have Lester Hayes as our cornerback 1. We're going to use our last 5th flex spot on L'Jarius Sneed, so as our cornerback 2. If you were not able to get the rare strategy card, this is where you're going to want to bump up Randy Moss to your cornerback 2, move up Casey Hayward and Nate Hobbs, and then just plug in a gold cornerback as your 5th cornerback. And then you can plug in L'Jarius Sneed as your slot cornerback in the specialist area, so you can still use him as a 3rd cornerback. If you were able to get the blue rare one, then you can have your team look just like this. So we have Lester Hayes, L'Jarius Sneed, and Randy Moss as our 3 cornerbacks. Pretty awesome trio right there. And then we have Trayvon Moehrig, the new free safety campus hero, that card that just came out for the Raiders. Ronnie Lott is a free safety, but he gets strong safety as a secondary position, so we're going to plug him in over there. Our linebackers, so this is pretty important because there's no left outside linebackers in the game for the Raiders that get team chemistry, but there are a couple players that get left outside linebacker as a secondary position. So Chandler Jones and Corey Littleton both are listed as, actually, Littleton is listed as a right outside linebacker. Chandler Jones is actually listed as a right end. So you're going to want to plug in these 2 players there. They both get left outside linebacker as secondary positions. Jayon Brown is also listed as a right outside linebacker. He gets middle linebacker as a secondary position. There's only 3 middle linebackers in the game for the Raiders, including Derek Johnson, the new champion from the Campus Heroes program. And then you have Kenny Young and Perriman as your other middle linebackers. Then we're going to use Davin Diablo as our primary right outside linebacker. Then we also have on our defensive line, we have Yannick Ngakoue, Warren Sapp, Neil Farrell, and Max Crosby finishing out our defensive line. Looking at our special teams, we have AJ Cole and Daniel Carlson as our punter and kicker. I threw in Crabtree as your kicker, kick returner, and punt returner. He's the fastest guy on the team, so that's definitely who you want there. And then looking at our specialist area, so players that I added in here. Now remember, you can have up to 3 additional players in this area that are not on your team in your 52-man roster. So we're going to add in Steve Atwater, who is the best strong safety in the game, as a sub linebacker. I put Derek Johnson behind him as your 2nd sub linebacker. You probably want to use him. He does get lurker ability, so you probably want to add that on him. And then for our edge rushers, we're going to add in Lawrence Taylor as a specialist for an edge rusher, and then Chandler Jones on the other side of him. We're going to put in Warren Sapp and Max Crosby in the middle, and then L'Jarius Sneed as our slot cornerback. So that would be your 3rd specialist card if you did not get that rare blue strategy card, if it wasn't available in the store, because right now it's actually not available in the store. There are none of them available, but you can get that green uncommon one to add 2 additional chemistry. So that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know if you'll be making the switch to the Raiders or if you're already running them. And if you want to see me do a video for your team, let me know in the comments. I've got a few teams I plan on doing over the next couple days. Sorry to those who have made requests. I'll be getting those done in the next couple days. And if you did enjoy this video or found it helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see my daily videos. And thank you for watching this video.